Greetings, everybody. It's me, Patricia Corey, coming to you live from the beautiful, look behind me, the beautiful Azorean paradise island of Fayal. I just want to, before I dive into my talk, I just check, is anybody there? Am I on? Give me a shout out. Hello, hello. Ah, there. Okay. Hi, Jackie. Right. So here you all come. Oh, Tarek from Egypt. That's amazing. How are you? Salam alaikum. Right. I'm coming to you today because a lot of you have been following my journey on this short, actually quite short fast that I've been on. And I wanted to, because I've been getting some messages, people concerned that I'm overdoing it and am I drinking fluids or whatever. So I wanted to share with you, I think, my impressions. As you can see, I'm alive and kicking. I feel great. I'm now on day 5 of this fast, but I did today incorporate some vegetable soup. And I would just want to dispel any concerns that it's not healthy. Actually, it's extremely healthy to fast now and then. So here is my process, and I just want to bring you up to date. So the day when I started this, I had bought a pint of ice cream. I looked at this pint of ice cream and said, wait a minute here. There are weight issues. There are health issues. What the hell are you doing with a pint of ice cream? Delicious looking ice cream. And so I tossed it in the garbage. And there was this liberating sense of being in command enough to dump a completely full pint of ice cream into the garbage and rethink how I was on this slippery slope with food that isn't healthy. So it triggered, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It just triggered this desire to fast. And very effortless. I started 5 days ago now. And I have been drinking, because many of you are asking me over and over again the same question. So I wanted to just get it out once and for all so that everyone who doesn't know knows. So I have abundant lemon and water, hot. I like hot lemon tea in the morning with water. I am taking some supplements of spirulina, keep up the energy. I drink myriad copious amounts of herb tea, obviously caffeine-free tea. And the interesting thing, and this is what I wanted to share, is that, you know, there are different reasons why people go on fast. One is for weight, which of course is one of mine, and the other is for cleansing, which is also one of mine. But soon into it, you realize you're also on a really beautiful exploration of your own mind over matter, conviction, and spirit. You realize you're doing something really good for your body, and that is silencing the hunger. Because backtrack. First, you have to silence appetite and distinguish between appetite and hunger. And the truth is, how many of us really eat? I mean, us of the privileged world, because we surely know that a lot of people are hungry, but how many of us really eat because we're hungry? How often do we get to that point? It's really appetite. I'm the first to be the culprit of that, so I'm not pointing fingers. So the first day of this fast was kind of like, well, okay, I know you want to eat a gigantic bowl of eggplant parmesan, but the reality is that's your appetite mind talking, and you can't have it. So let's go have some hot lemon water. And it takes about only really 24 hours before the appetite craving diminishes, and then you really feel hunger. And that is easier to cope with, in my opinion, than silencing the appetite bell, because that's where you live most of the time, or at least I do. So day 2 was kind of tough. I mean, you really start hearing your body say, hey, did you forget that there needs to be fuel there? But I've been meticulous, totally meticulous about this, and um, an inner strength that I haven't felt for a long time when it comes to food. And I've been meditating a lot more. And day 3, I was, I think I posted to you all that my third eye was blasted open. And I said to myself, now, is this my third eye, or am I simply hallucinating from hunger? But it was wonderful. Feeling this heightened sense of psychic vision, and to the point that it was getting a little bit almost out of hand. And day 4 was quite difficult. Hi, everybody. Let me just say hello. Hi, Guy. You know how it's not going to be long before I see you. Can't wait. Hi, Roxanne, Alessandro, Lynn, Barbara, Rashmi, sorry. Thank you all for tuning in. So anyway, I was saying that day 4 was really tough. That was yesterday. I was feeling like, okay, it was time to break the fast. I'm hungry, I'm weak, I'm dizzy. That's no good. And then I had some vegetable broth, pure vegetable broth. And that fixed me up. And I'm proud to announce that here I am. It's day 5. I'm still cooking. As you can see, I'm completely healthy. There's no, well, I do have some black rings, but I usually have those anyway, and there's no makeup on my eyes. Let's see what Peg is saying. You had the energy to go into third eye with energy you freed up from the digesting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But hopefully there's some energy being involved in burning some of the fat, which is the supplier, currently the supply for the energy that I need. And more than happy to say goodbye to that. Love the feeling of de-bloating, love the feeling of not being addicted to when's my next snack, food, whatever. It's an extraordinary experience to fast this long. And I truly hadn't planned to go this long. But as some of you, and I'd love your comments, have experienced, it actually, you get to the point where you have no hunger. And that's where I am right now. I have no hunger. No hunger. Isn't that weird? So when I ate the soup, it was because I felt my body needed some sustenance more than tea or water. And there's not a heck of a lot more because it's broth. So today I'm splurging, and I'm having actual vegetable broccoli soup. But oh my God, the wonderful, wonderful experience this has been. I'm going to do this because in the past I've made it to 3 days, but never. Tomorrow's my 6th day, and I am hanging in there. And I just, for those of you who are asking me how do I do it and what do I recommend, that's why I just popped on here. I'm not going to be on long, but I just popped on to say the following. Number 1, I have no medical, that I know of, conditions. I have no illnesses. I have no diabetes, nothing like that. And I take no medications, as most of you know. Don't touch the stuff. In fact, rare, I mean really rare, will I even take an aspirin. So day 2, I had this splitting headache. I'm talking splitting. And I realized it was because I was also detoxing the coffee. So I posted something, and my dear friend Jordan said, yeah, go ahead, have the coffee. And headache was gone as soon as it got into my stomach. So in the meantime, I have had no more coffee. So I feel fabulous. I look a little bit tired, but no big. And, you know, nothing that a little touch up won't fix. So I wanted to share with you, yes, I'm in great health. I can't believe how wonderful I feel. I am in heightened psychic status. So there's lots of good things going on that end. I'm full of joy. I'm full of energy. I can't wait until 1 October comes. I don't know what it is. I'm convinced that 1 October starts some really powerful, well, we do have a surprise for everyone with regards to Star Speak Productions and October, but I have to wait. Contractually, I have to wait. So I can't speak about that right now, but oh my God, I can't wait for October. And that's why I'm doing this cleanse. I want all the old out, like I mentioned in a former post, 999, was a really powerful closure, 9 September 2019. And there's a lot of things I wanted to leave in that cycle. Goodbye. And prepare for this, what I know. I just know 2020 is going to be an extraordinary year, at least for me, and I hope for all of you. I know it. I feel it in my blood. My purified blood, because I haven't had any food to digest for 5 days, and so my blood is better. So again, to those of you who are asking, if you're going to do this, number one, bear in mind, if you are diabetic, you can't fast. If you do, you've got to talk to a doctor, if you use doctors, or your alternative practitioner, and understand how no food for a diabetic is a problem. So don't approach it if you are, or if not, if you really have to, or you really want to, then talk to your caregiver. And any other illnesses, anybody that's on meds, you've got a whole different slate there. But if you, thank you, Mary Jean. It's extraordinary. I'm thrilled to have had the fortitude to do this and come out so much excited about the process that I'm going to continue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have some vegetable soup, because I don't want to get crazy here. I mean, I feel too weak to even walk the dog, so that's not good. So tonight I've got this beautiful broccoli soup for dinner, and tomorrow will be soup again. And I'm really sticking with pretty much not the purest fast if I'm having vegetable soup, but hey, close enough. And I really will invite you all to consider what this means. Some of you are very knowledgeable about what this means on day 3. After 3 days of fasting, your body processes involve I don't know how to pronounce it, autophagy, which has to do with your cells expelling toxins. And it's really a grand idea. And then, so since I'm now oh my God, I can't believe tomorrow's day 6. I'm going to do a nice cleanse with MMS. I didn't want to talk about MMS because people are being persecuted if they bring it up. But for those of you who want more information about it, MMS is Miracle Mineral Supplement. And it's being, lambasted as drinking chlorine, bleach. But that's not what it is. It's, you can find out about MMS by going to jimhumble.com. I had the honor and privilege of interviewing Jim back when I had my radio station, Beyond the Matrix. And that interview, in fact, has been transcribed in my book, Beyond the Matrix, which I hope you've read because it is so full of fabulous information. It's 17 interviews of some of the greatest thinkers of our times. And Jim is in there, and he talks about his beginnings with his discovery of the power of MMS, or discovery of sodium chloride, and how transforming it with citrus acid makes it this incredible killer of parasitic, let's say parasites, microparasites, which we're just now finding out could very well be the proven cause of cancer. And I've posted it on my page, so please read that. And every other kind of parasites. Of course, I always say to people, wait a minute, you worm your dogs and cats every 3 months, but we never worm ourselves. And of course, we're carrying parasites too. So as soon as I end the actual food part of this fast, I'm going to give myself a break because the body will be taxed. And then in a few days later, I'm going to do a parasite cleanse with MMS. So I recommend that you find out about it because I'd really prefer not to go into it on Facebook in writing. Oh, Erin, you can't do any cleansing when you're pregnant. Absolutely. I'm going to do that too, and I'm going to be front and center October 1, raring to go, because I know I'm going to need a lot of energy to do all the extraordinary things I've got planned for October. So that's my spiel. I wanted you to just take a good look, know that I'm fine. Stop worrying about me. Thank you for caring. I appreciate that so much. And I hope that you pick up from seeing me speaking the level of energy, the level of joy, the level of, I'm always on the verge of laughing, which I probably don't understand, but the level of good humor and excitement for what's ahead. And with that, I invite you all to really try a fast if you can do it, even 24 hours. Give your digestive system a rest. And if you can get past that one day, you go to day 2, you start hearing your body tell you what it really needs. You override that on, well, what it really wants. More food! And you override it, and you feel more and more empowered, mind over matter, and the hunger disappears. So thank you for following my journey on this wonderful fast. And I'm going to still keep you posted on my Facebook page as to my progress. So this is day 5. Tomorrow I wake up. I'm really going to make it to a week. Incorporating vegetable soup, so it's not an absolutely pure fast, but it's good enough for Patricia Corey. So before I say goodbye, take a good look at what the view behind me. Isn't it just amazing? I'm so blessed. So blessed. Okay, guys, this is Patricia Corey signing out. Thank you for checking in and hearing my spiel, as I said. And thank you for loving me always as I love you. Take care.